Earlier today, while we were in here thinking about various different medical aspects and scientific areas, our young people were working hard next door, putting together some thoughts, facilitated by clinical nurse specialist Emma Ninnis from Great Ormond Street Hospital in London and Janine Palmer, transition worker from Young Epilepsy in Lingfield in Surrey. And I'm very pleased to welcome Emma and Janine to the front to begin to let us know about the work that our young people have been doing. Emma, Janine, thank you.
Hi, my name's Emma, and as Dr. Radka said, I'm a clinical nurse specialist and I look after children and young adults with very difficult to control epilepsy, and I support the consultant through that process as well. I also refer patients to Janine, so she sees a lot of our patients, and we work well together, and we discuss patients and do what's best for them.
Hello, my name's Janine Palm. I am the transitional support worker for London for young epilepsy. I work with young people between the ages of 14 to 25 across the whole of London. My role is supporting young people not through clinically, but the social side of dealing with epilepsy. So kind of helping him back through society and helping him go through adolescence, helping them through adulthood. That could mean getting a job. That could mean talking about their problems, getting into mental health services, getting them into social services as well. It's so broad, the category of stuff I do with young people. And also most of my referrals come from either epilepsy nurses. They're my rock. They are fantastic. And we have quite a few in London, and I work well with them, and they are amazing. They are the other bit of me, and I'm the other bit of them. What they can't talk about to their young people, I can help the young person deal with, and it's so broad. So yeah.
Okay, so today we began by introducing ourselves, and then we did Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech, and then we all just went through what our dreams and aspirations are, and everyone had a piece of paper and they wrote down what their dreams were. They may have draw a picture, and then we all went through what that was, and they all enjoyed that part, and we reminded them the importance of reaching their full potential, and that we're all entitled to follow our dreams and be whoever we want to be. And then what we did was we went into 3 groups. So we went into under 14, so it was 10 to 14. We did siblings, and we did 14 to 22. Yeah, it's about that. And we had 3 topics. I forgot. So the first topic was, what's it like being me? So that was the under 14s. We did brothers and sisters, opinions matters, and we did what we want. So we'll do this one first. So this is what we did. And the under 14s were amazing. They just fired answers at me. I couldn't write fast enough. But they, the first thing they said was having seizures felt very strange to them, and it was very difficult to describe, but it was very strange, and they had no words to describe it. They experienced a lot of bullying at school. Some things take a lot of time to understand. They get afraid and they feel scared. They can't do things like everyone else, and they all felt the same about that. Very hard to concentrate on schoolwork, and particularly days that they've had seizures or the day before. And sometimes the medicines was helping them, because they were getting difficulties in concentration. No one takes me seriously because of my epilepsy, and they said the teachers don't take them seriously, their friends don't take them seriously, and no one was listening to them when they was talking about their epilepsy. They did say that, particularly in the beginning, that mum and dad stopped them from doing things like normal children, and they felt quite sad about that. They said that they wanted to be normal like everyone else. They find school boring because they can't follow the teacher, because they've had time off school and they find it hard to keep up. And they also said that they get very confused because they don't always understand their condition. But they fired these answers out to me. It was not hard for them. They had all the answers, so they did really well. So the brothers and sisters was a complete eye-opener to me because the brothers and sisters were an eye-opener to me because I don't do as group work with brothers and sisters, so this is the first time I've done it, and I learned a lot from them, so it was a pleasure to do. But initially they found it quite hard to put the words onto paper full time so they can go to the hospital appointments because they feel left out and often left out of the loop. It should be taken in account for exams that their sibling may have had a seizure and then they've been up all night and then they can't concentrate at school to do their exams. So that came up from a couple of them. One said, there is hope, there's always something that can be done. And they, quite a few of them said that they wish the school would acknowledge the fact that their sibling has epilepsy. That was vocalised by a few. And then I did mention about parents and the pressure that parents put on them to look after their siblings, and a lot of them said yes, that they feel like their parents put pressure on them to look after their siblings, and sometimes they can take on the role as carer, but they didn't want to write it down on the paper. So I thought it was important that I would tell you that.
Okay, the next section we did was something about what we want, what the young people want from Ring 20. And can I have David and Georgina up, please, to help me do this slide? Can we give them a round of applause?
So this one was mainly aimed at...
What we want in general is independence. This could be many different things. This could be being able to cook on ourselves. As we all know, this can be very dangerous. Okay? But there are ways of coming around this. Travelling, also, there's a lot of people who don't understand epilepsy in general. Would you?
So we feel that we like to be more independent. So for example, it would be living independently, cooking on our own, and being able to travel on our own.
And also some of the other stuff that they covered and spoke about was about people not understanding him, and they have the condition and other people around him get tense, which makes them 10 times tense, which brings on anxiety, which makes them worried, which doesn't help with their confidence. So they were saying what they hope and what they wish for is that people would be less tense and more understanding. So if you're curious about something, i.e. a seizure, ask them instead of panicking around them, because that's the last thing. They don't like no one panicking. They want more research done into Ring 20, and they would like to be part of the research process. They want professionals to know more about Ring 20 as well. Okay, they want to be heard by they want to be heard more by the professionals and the families. So they want their opinion to count. They want people to listen to them. They want consultants to listen to them. They want GPs to listen to them, and they want their families to listen to them. They don't want to be someone that's in the background who has the condition and everybody else talks for them. They want to talk. They want to be more involved. They want people to understand epilepsy more. They want people to go and do research, read up about it. Again, ask them questions because they are very knowledgeable. Also, another thing we were talking about was the fact that a lot of the young people cannot drive and are not able to drive. So we were talking about, okay, if you can't drive, that's one thing you get to do leading into adulthood, which makes you feel independent. So what can we do to help you feel independent or help you feel like, you know, I am grown, there's certain things I can do? And what they want to know is, what can they do? obviously, because when you have epilepsy, you get told a lot, no, you can't do that. So instead of saying that, how about, okay, let me find out whether you can do it and what support we can put around you doing it. I.e., last year, myself and David and I think it was 19 young people, we went kayaking in the Olympic water park, and that was fantastic. And it's something that we've been told, no, you can't do. And we were like, well, with support and making it be safe, we can do it. And we did it. No one got injured and everybody had a fantastic time. So they want to know more about things that they can do and how can they do it and what support they can get around it. And they also want to know their rights more. They want their rights to be relayed to them. There's a lot of the stuff they don't know, and they basically want to know their rights, and they want people to respect their rights as well. And also another one that came up, which was interesting, was about befriending. They want more befriending services available for them because they feel that if they have a befriender, they will not feel so isolated and they will be part of society. Because the last thing any young person wants, especially through adolescence, to feel like they are isolated. It's not going to help with their social development. And that's what we have. Thank you, Georgina and David. Thank you.